Okay, so I did the base coat and I cured it for 1 minute. So the next step says to apply a thin layer of primer gel and cure in the lamp for 1 minute. It does not say whether or not to go over the whole nail tip or not, because they don't give you tips in the pack, so they don't give you directions for that. But I'm just going to go over the entire nail just in case. So here we go. Again, as close to the cuticle as I can. And it says a thin layer, and this is kind of thick. So I'm going to cover the whole nail, and then I'm going to wipe the excess away and go back over it and take all the extra off again. So I'm going to go ahead and do that to the other 4 and come right back. Okay, so I cured the primer, and then I got some of this liquid. It is not alcohol. Whatever it is smells amazing. Absolutely amazing. Freaking love. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is grab me a paper towel. Oh my gosh. Grab me a paper towel, and I'm gonna get me my brush, because we gonna do the next part, okay? So we going to make sure the brush is nice and ready. And this stuff, you guys, it is lovely to the nose. I don't like how it's spreading like that, though. Maybe because it's new, you know? And it needs to work it in, you know? I feel like it's going to spread the polygel to be shaped like that. Have a camel toe. My polygel gonna have a camel toe. I feel like there's a bristle. Oh, that's why. Some of the bristles are jacked up. Can you see that? I don't know if you can tell, but some of the bristles are curled in, so it's causing it to have that camel toe. Let me see if I fixed it. That's better. Didn't fix it, but it's better. Alright, so now what we're going to do is figure out what color polygel we are going to use. So they've got dark pink, the clear, the white, and the light pink. And I would like to use some type of glitter, okay? So give me 1 minute, let me grab that. Okay, divas, I got some flowers out that are those little, I don't know what they're called, Fimo flowers, I guess, I don't know. But I also bought some glitter from the Nail Candy Shop at www.thenailcandyshop.com. And I believe this was, I can't remember how much it was, but it wasn't much, you guys, because I'm like, I'm totally on a budget. So we've got some gorgeous glitters here. Oh my gosh, look at this stuff, you guys. This got unicorns in it. This has lips in it. Oh, little hearts. This one is just, reminds me of 4th of July for some reason. These have little tiny unicorn. No, they got little umbrellas. Oh my gosh, how cute is that? Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. I'm such an idiot. Okay, so, but that's what that's called. This is called Kiss the Girl, Unicorn Rave. Girl, And this is, I'm gonna guess, Snow White. That's, now it makes sense. Okay. Hip to be square. Hip to be square. I'm such an idiot. But this is so freaking cute. I love it. Okay, Swan Lake. Girls, you know blue is my favorite. And Hollow comes right there with it. And that's what's in here. This is all for me. It's got stars. Oh, freaking love. Jack Frost, more blue. Ugh. Ah, blue ice. Girl, that sure look like ice too. 3-ring circus is this one. It's absolutely beautiful. Freedom ring. I just said something about 4th of July, and that's what's going to be. I think we're going to go with this one. Sunny Smile. Oh my gosh, there's little smiley faces in here. Oh my freaking god. We're going to use that one. This is May Baby. Ooh. This must be like the birthstone for May. And then we have Fairytopia. And this has butterflies and giant sequins in it. And little sequins in it. Never used anything that big, but I do so definitely want to. And I bought some, but I'm giving it to a friend. This is All That Jazz and Jungle Boogie. Ooh, I like that. And it got little, I don't know what they are. It's some kind of little black shape, but I don't know what it is. When we open it, we'll figure it out. So for now, we are going to use this bright yellow glitter today. And maybe some of this. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and take some of this out and put it in the container and be right back. Okay, so I'm going to go with the light pink because I want to try a little something first. Okay, this seems super nice and soft to me. So I'm going to start, where am I going to start? I'll start here on the Pinkie. And I'm going to wipe that right onto the nail, flip it around, and grab some of that slip solution. And this is nice and soft the way I like it, baby. Yes. So I am going to, let me make sure I'm in the shot here. I'm going to pat that back nice by the cuticle. And get it to go nicely around my cuticle line. I want to make sure it's covering all the way to that edge nicely. This is really soft. Okay. I'm going to do an extended smile line. Or an extended nail bit, I should say. We've got nail mail brought in by my baby. So this, I'm building up rather high, you guys, and it doesn't even need to be this high, but I want to make sure I've got a ledge to go to, and I want to make sure I've got something to file that big, that spine. I want to have something nice built up here because it's going to go down flush to my cuticle back there, but it needs to have a spine nonetheless. So once this cures, I will go back in and shape it better. to the way I want it to be for when I go in with the clear. And I got an air bubble right there, so I'm going to try to get that out. Okay, so there is my smile line with me polygel, sort of. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and cure that, and it says to cure it for what's it say? It doesn't, wait. It has to. Okay. Pick up the gel, put it on there. Use lip solution to shape on. We did that. Apply the mold to the nail. Cure in the. Okay, for 1 minute. We need 1 minute. Okay. Alright, so I'll be right back after I've done that. So on this nail, I am going to do a thin layer of clear. So I'm just going to put it directly onto my nail and then put this piece of plastic back, or foil back on there for now. And then I am going to pat that in to place, and I don't even want to go all the way to the cuticle, but maybe a little bit with a thin layer, because I don't want to bulk up that cuticle area. So when it gets sticky, you want to go ahead and get some more of that slip solution. And right now, all I want is a nice layer to put what I want on my nail into that gel, so that it will stick into the gel nicely before I put the encapsulated layer over, which is going to be the structure of the nail. My son's not in the studio no more, so I don't hear no more musica. And he took my speaker. He made me a jam for y'all, but he took my speaker. Okay, so I've got my layer on there, but I don't want to mess up that shape. Oh, I guess he's back in the studio. Okay, so there's my, ooh, that's too much. I need to take some of that off. Okay, so when I did that Pinkie, you guys, I felt like I was going to do an extended nail bed, right? But what happened, what I'm thinking now is with polygel, I'm not going to be able to do that, because I think it's gonna, all that nail dust from when I go to reshape it, I'm gonna put this right here for now because I don't like to waste. Okay, so there's my layer that I want to stick my flowers and glitter in. Okay, and that's not too thick. Okay, so now I'm gonna pick what I want to put in there, and I'm gonna use my brush and put it in there. And these are like gorgeous smiley faces and some beautiful glitter. And I'm going to try to take these smileys and cover that nail mostly. Oh, that glitter is so pretty. Okay. I'm going to put them smileys and like an S shape around the nail. And then I'm going to try to get some of just the glitter and fill the rest of that in the clear, in the free space, if that makes sense. And it's got like little, what's it called? Confetti glitter. It's got confetti glitter in it, which I think is so freaking stunning. Okay, so there is that. Let's get a little bit more right here. Okay, so let's go ahead and cure that and be back. Okay, divas, I'm sorry. So now with the middle finger, I am going to, oops, I see a hair. Okay. All right. So on this middle finger, I am going to use the thin layer of pink instead of the clear, and for the glitter on this one. So I'm going to go ahead and push that back closely to the cuticle and all the way down the side. Sorry if I was out of frame. Make sure to cover everything where you're gonna want. And another thing why you want this layer, not just to stick stuff to it, but you wanna, if you're gonna do a color that maybe you're gonna want to change, sorry, you're gonna want a protective layer down so that you don't harm yourself when you go to file that down to change it out. You know what I mean? Okay, so again, I used a little too much, so I'm just going to keep swiping that down to the edge until I get it where I want it. And take that off and actually go ahead and put it back in there like that, because it will go back down. Now I'm going to get that off. There we go. Pat that into place. And then on with, hope that's in frame, these glitters. Little clouds. Oh my gosh, look how cute. And I'm going to do the same thing with these as I did the other one and try to put them in a pattern of sorts. Try to. little diamonds and clouds and hexies. Oh my goodness, I love it. And I'm assuming that the blue glitters are representing rain. I freaking love this mix, you guys. So freaking stunning. There's also some clear iridescent glitters in here as well. Again, I want the smaller, finer glitters in between, if I can help it, without the umbrellas. I know some of you are going out of your minds because I'm using the gel brush for the glitters, but it's not hard to get it off. It's really not. Okay, so there is that one. A little more over here along that side wall. Anything that hangs out is absolutely fine because it'll just file off, but it'll be protected by the layer of oh, you guys, this smell of this slip solution is so heavenly, man. Excuse me, y'all. It's so heavenly. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and cure that, and I'll be right back. Okay, so now I'm going to use that same pink, and I'm going to do my thin layer of this nail now. And I didn't need much the first few times, so that's why I only used a little right there. Swipe out most of that glitter. If some goes in, I really don't care because it's going to be in there anyway. But as you can see, I did the other one too and no glitter was in it. And I didn't struggle to get it out or anything like that either. So I am just going to keep patting it back and forth into place, keeping my brush with the solution so that it doesn't stick, making sure that I get all the way to the edge of that nail and work it back and forth. Oops. And then once we cover the nail, we're going to go in with whatever we want up there. Did perfect application that time. Oh my god. I'm such a dork. I'm such a dork, you guys. Put me in my place, you know? Just go find a spot. Any place you want and put me in it, alright? I'll just go. I'll just go. I will just go. Okay? Alright, so now we're going to go in with our flowers. We're going to push it into the polygel. Should have probably turned that around. See if it's too late. That ain't bad. The reason I wanted to turn it around was because it was more shaped like a nail that way. Alright, now I'm going to go with this pretty purple one, maybe. Alright. And then if you see it smudging out too far on that side because you don't want it to be too thick, just go back in with your brush and pat it down. That's all, because that clear layer that you put over top of this, that's all you're going to need. And I ain't even going to worry about that glitter right there that I don't care about, because I want glitter in there anywho. Okay. Push it down deep in there when you're down towards the tip, because it doesn't matter how far down you file when you go to file it. We'll do this rainbow colored one. And I'm okay with it hanging off the edge and filing that off later. Okay, now I'm going to go in on one side with the smileys and place them how I want them. There we go. And then in with the glitter. I don't want you on there, baby. He was determined though, wasn't he, y'all? He was like, oh, you gonna use me, sis. Nuh-uh, honey. That was cute of you to try it, though. It sure was. It sure was. Okay, so I want to cover all of what I can with the yellow on that side. And I'm going to take these clouds over here with a couple of the umbrellas too. Okay, so there is that. All right, now we got that far, so I'm gonna go ahead and cure that, and I'll be back with you. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with the thumb with a thin layer of clear. Up close to, but not up on the cuticle, but all the way down to the other side. Right now I'm not being too mindful of the shape. When I say the shape, I mean the that exotic edge shape that I'm looking for. except for the tip. I'm trying to keep the tip as close as I can. If it's a little bit off, that's fine with me. It's fine, because I'll just file it, you know. No biggie. No biggie, biggie, biggie. Okay. Now she's all covered. All the way to the edges. And what we gonna do on this one is add a couple of these flowers. Let's put one there. Let's put one there. And let's do this one here. And this one. There. Like that. Okay? Then we're going to use a little bit of both of those glitters again. Let's do the smileys on this side. Around that cuticle. We're going to slide his little smiley butt in there with that flower. Some of them glitter. Put some of these little umbrellas. And some more smileys. More glitter from the smileys over here. Then we'll take the smileys and put them down here too. So there's a few down there. Some of that glitter. Some more of these over here. Maybe another umbrella or two. Okay. Alright, now I am happy with the way that looks. So I'm going to go ahead and cure that for 60 seconds in my lamp. And I'm going to come back and put the clear, oh no, we're going to do the Pinkie free edge after that cures. And then we'll put the clear over it.